Congratulations, class of 2019. This is Mr. Spetz. I'm here today to give you some information about what you need to know for graduation. But before I start with that, I got Mr. Buck here to make a quick announcement.
Hey, so Baccalaureate seniors is a lesser-known ceremony that's given every year for the last 30 years. This year's keynote speaker is Mr. Sean Lynch, our former principal. So we'd love to see you all there at 6:30 in the cafeteria for the lineup, and then we'll move over to the auditorium at 7 o'clock. Friends and family are invited. Wear your cap and gown.
Thank you, Mr. Buck. We will see you on Sunday. Seniors, I'm sure that you are counting down and you already know, but we have 5 days left in the semester plus finals. Let's make sure that we are in every single class. We're on time to class. We are behaving how seniors need to be, and we finish strong. Our goal is to make sure that you are all out there on the field for graduation. Final exams, Tuesday, May 21st is a full day of school, but seniors, you're going to be taking finals 4th, 5th, and 6th hours, so make sure you plan accordingly with your teachers. On Wednesday, it's our half day. Final exams will be for A hour, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd hour, and then you are done. Computers, you will be turning in your computers in your math class on Friday. If you do not have a math class, please make sure that you get your computer turned in. Otherwise, your name will be read at graduation practice in the morning, and you will have to go wait in an extremely long line to turn in that computer that you do not want to have happen on that day. If you have any debts, whether it's your computers, a textbook, previous years, material usage for any of your art classes or anything else, make sure that you check with the bookstore, make sure that those are paid, or once again, your name will be read at grad practice and you will have to wait in line to make sure that your debt is taken care of. If fees are still due, your name will be called at practice like I said. Okay, you will not receive your diploma after graduation on Thursday night if you still have those debts, so make sure that you get them taken care of ASAP. Graduation practice, bright and early, Thursday, May 23rd at 6:30 in the morning. It is mandatory. You need to be there. If you are not there, you will not be read that night. You will not be allowed to walk that night. So it is very important. Set 2 alarms, set 3 alarms. Make sure that you are there on time and ready to go. Okay. Today, you can check and make sure that your name is on a list, one of the line lists. You can check in front of the Compass Center. You can also check in Hall 4. Please make sure that your name is there if you are planning on graduating and walking, and make sure that it is spelled correctly. This list does not guarantee that you are going to graduate. You still need to make sure that you finish strong, pass all your classes, and do what you need to do on campus these last couple days. As students fail classes and things happen with behavior and so on, those line lists are going to change some. So you might be in one list, and by the time graduation happens Thursday night, you might be in a different list, but we will update them as we go and as we get closer to graduation. Find your line number. Your name will be there, the number in the list. Make sure you know who your line leader is, and you will check in with them in the morning at grad practice. You will also have to check in with them again at graduation night before we start. Once again, be in the gym by 6:30 in the morning. Check with your line leader. If you are not there, you will not walk at graduation. We will go through the entire ceremony until we get it right. So if we listen and we do it the right way, we could be in and out of there quickly. If not, you don't have school that day, we can go and practice it all day if we need to. Okay, we will walk from the gym, down the palm walk, onto the track. My south line is going to wait for my north line before walking to seats. I will explain it as we go out there and once we get moving through the practice. Lines 1 through 8, you will be on the south side or the home side of the football field. If you are currently listed in lines 9 through 16, you will be on the north side or the visitor side of the football field. That way you can tell your parents where you're going to be. We will walk in. Once we walk in, you're going to stay standing and you are going to sit after the national anthem. This is what it kind of looks like. Obviously, the arrows are going to show you where you are on things. There will be a little delay when both groups get to the track, and we wait for the north side to walk across the football field before we start again. As you walk down and you walk past the chairs, you will then see ROTC with their sabers, and you will walk through those before going into line and stay standing. Band, choir, orchestra, you're going to enter with the line. Once that row is full, you will then walk to the middle and then walk up and have a seat where you need to for your performance area. Please make sure that you wait till the line is full so we save a seat for you. After the alma mater, you will return to your row and your seats. Speakers, you only get to give a sneak peek of your speech, so you will read just a few words, and then we will move on to the next person and the next part of the ceremony. Once we get to a point where your names are going to be read, you will stand up one row at a time. Mr. Castro will be guiding you to make sure that we stand up in unison and we look awesome as we do it. You will stand up, you will walk to the front where the podium is. You're going to hand a card. You can kind of see where the arrows are. You'll walk across the tables. You will shake hands. You'll smile for pictures before returning to your seat. If there is a name pronunciation issue, there will be a time after practice to politely tell us how to pronounce your name correctly. Hopefully we get them all right, but if not, we'll give you a chance to make sure that you can tell the readers how to say it correctly, and then they will make little notes on your card, so that way we make sure we have it correct for the evening ceremony. Please come hydrated, bring water, bring a hat, wear sunscreen. We'll be out there for probably a couple hours. Hopefully we knock it out quick and we look fabulous while doing it. Practice will last as long as it takes. After we are done with graduation practice, we're going to be participating in a senior walk. You are more than welcome to if you want to. You do not have to. We will meet at the flagpole sometime around 9 o'clock. You will wear your cap and gown. We're going to go down Westwood Street to Emerson. We will walk through Emerson's campus. Then we will continue on to Carson's campus. Give a chance to see some of your former teachers, maybe some siblings, maybe the little kids they can look up to and say, one day I want to be just like these seniors and getting to graduate from Westwood. Graduation night, it is time for that big ceremony. Here's the deal and here's how it works. Okay? Gates open for families at 6. It will not open before that. The stadiums sometimes and usually fill up quickly, so let your parents and family know or friends know, hey, it opens at 6. You must be in the gym by 6:40 p.m. Don't be late. Parking fills up quick, so make sure you plan accordingly. We're going to check line list again. It is possible that you could switch lines again. If you end up switching from the north side to the south side or the south side to the north side in terms of where you're going to sit, we will call and let you know. That way you can let family and friends know so they sit on the appropriate side for the graduation ceremony. We will do the same thing like we did in the morning. We will walk from the gym down the palm walk to the track. We're going to walk slowly together. We're going to fill in those rows, no gaps. We're going to stay standing until after the national anthem. We then get our speeches and our songs. Then it's time for the important stuff where you get your 2 seconds of fame when they say your name. We'll stand as a group. Mr. Castro's going to help us on that again. You will walk up to the reader. You will hand your card to the reader. They're going to call your name, receive your diploma, smile for a picture, and then you get to return to your seats. Your diploma will not be in the diploma cover that you receive. You will get your diploma from the line leader after the last name is called and you guys finish the ceremony once it is over. More important information. Final transcripts will be available mid-June. You order at parchment.com. There is also a link on Westwood's homepage for you to order your final transcripts. If your phone and address is not correct, go to registration immediately and fix it to make sure that we have current information for you. Graduation ceremony is a volunteer activity. So please make sure, like I said a couple minutes ago, make sure that you are behaving and doing what you need to do these last couple days so you get to be a part of this voluntary activity. If you misbehave, you'll be removed, escorted off the field. You can pick up your diploma the next day. Etiquette. If at any time during the ceremony you get up, you leave the field, you are not allowed to return. So make sure before we head out there that you use the restroom. Dress appropriately for this dignified event. Okay, you can get honors cords, honor stoles from the bookstore. Females, dress, skirts, slacks, shoes. Don't wear spiked heels. That grass has been watered. It is going to be nice and green. I've seen girls before with the heels and they will break or they will fall because of how soft the grass is. So go with the wedges or something like that, but stay away from those spiked heels. Males, you should wear button shirt, tie, long pants, shoes, no flip-flops, shorts, tank tops, etc. Okay, this theme is unity. Our graduation hats and robes are the same. So while some people think it's funny to be able to decorate their hats with some kind of saying or slogan or anything else, you will not be allowed to wear your hat out there if it is decorated. So please do not decorate your hats. You are also not allowed to decorate your gowns. If we have any issues, Jostens will be there to provide another one for you, but you will not be allowed to have decorated hats and gowns out there on the field. Okay. You can wear medallions if you've got those from Westwood, so our medals. Native American students, you are allowed to wear an eagle feather. If you have another cord or a sash that you want to wear, if it's something from one of our groups on campus, please check with Mr. Gilmore or Mr. Spetz and make sure that it gets approved ahead of time to be able to have those out there on the field. No one other than graduates and school officials are on the field during the ceremony. There will be somebody there taking pictures. We've got a professional photographer. There will be a way for you to order pictures and get those. It's going to be on the blue handout that your teachers have, and they are going to be giving that to you. Okay? Be in and enjoying the moment. This is a once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment. You're not graduating high school twice, so be there and enjoy it. Okay? Technology's great, but don't be texting and doing all those things and miss out on it. Don't sleep. Don't do any of those things. Make sure that you are there and enjoying it. It will be over quickly, and then before you know it, you are moving on to bigger and better things. Do not iron your gowns. Instead, spray with some water. Let it hang dry. If you've already picked them up, you can hang them out now. Let those wrinkles get out, but please do not iron your gowns. Jostens will be at the ceremony for some last-minute emergencies. Congratulations, class of 2019. Enjoy the evening. Be proud of your accomplishments.